Welcome back to Theresthattarot. Welcome to this pick a card reading, pick an image reading, pick a fruit. So, let's see. I'm gonna pick the decks. Oh, that was fast. Okay. So this is the pile selection. So if you picked, not if you picked, but y'all don't judge my banana. It doesn't look like the picture, but we finna eat her. So we got the banana, we got the apple, oh, we got the cucumber. So you pick your image, you pick your fruit. I don't know, I feel like telling you that the banana is very sweet because you know it's right when it got them spots on it. So something about the banana could be very sweet, but I haven't looked at these actual piles yet, so we gonna see. What's up, Alchemist Prime? What's up, everybody? Keish, Miss Sassy, Dawn. Thank you for being here, Sean. What's up, Precious? All right. What's up, Panda, Lady Jim? We're going to go to story number 1. 2 minutes. What's up, Empress? So, what's next for story number 1? Oh my God. What's up, Bridget? I've been waiting to do this today, but it's like it's been so busy this week. I've been so tired. But I slept like most of today, so I got a little bit of energy. You say you want the banana? Me too. I don't know why. So if you chose the banana, who is this to you? Because I don't like this energy already. Someone who's very... You may not be talking to this person. If they're being quiet, I don't know if they've like iced you out. They could be a Pisces. Because we got the moon and the high priestess here. This could be somebody who... Something about it is secretive. Or like they're not talking to you. This could just be somebody that's no longer in your life. Something about their sexuality is here. They could be in a sexual-based relationship. Or this could be someone that you had a sex-based relationship with. Why is this here? They want another go-round with you, whoever this is. But they're holding back because of something going on with their health. Who is this? How do you feel about this person? Oh, give me a second. think you have mixed feelings about this person. There's a part of you, it's almost like, I'm hearing opposites attract, because there's something very, it's taboo. There's something about this situation with them that goes against something. You question if, like, whatever happened with you two is who they are, or just what happened with you. You don't trust them. I think that's what has your feelings so scrambled about this person. What is this about? You know, when I was listening to this story time with MJ earlier, and in the story he described this woman who was married to this guy, and she ended up going on a girls trip, and when she got on the girls trip, there was this, you know, guy who was flirting with her on the boat, and it had been so long since she had flirted that she didn't even really know how to respond to that, because she wasn't being ignited at home. It's like you had an option to feel like that, to feel like, you know, nobody's lighting your fire, or to just leave this alone. And it looks like you left it alone, and it looks like it's not like you weren't with it. I don't know if you was on the cruise boat and met somebody, but it does look like you had another path that felt better than this one. This is something, it's like something would have never changed with somebody. Why is this coming up for you for what's next? I think it's because this person is still... It's like there's no growth. It just goes around and around, but it doesn't grow. It doesn't evolve into anything more than it is. It's like boring. This could be somebody that you just like abandoned. That's what this looks like. You lost feelings for someone who was like, how could I not lose feelings? Why am I thinking about Ike Turner? Like, well, how could I not lose feelings for you? There's something like about this person that's like cold and calculated. Like extreme. Why is this coming up? This is like a win for you. If you got away from something like this is like you may enter. Like it's giving that kind of energy. Like you passed some level of, I'm hearing self-love, because it takes a lot. Like not everybody walks away from somebody who's like not good for them. Not everybody walks away from abuse. Not everybody gets away from abuse. Some people go from one abusive relationship to the next one. Because sometimes you can get away from the person, but not the thought, not the, you know what I'm saying? Like, not the Stockholm syndrome, not the energy, not the... The frame of mind, or what is it that I'm looking for? You said, can we be boyfriend and girlfriend? Oh. I don't know why we needed to talk about that, pile number one. In other news, hold on, what we'll look at next. Let's look at this next. You may be spending a lot of time to yourself. You may need this time to focus on work or coming up with some ideas or something like that. And there's somebody who would love to like interrupt what you got going on. Or there's someone who does not have the same space. Because I'm seeing someone like alone. And I'm seeing someone with somebody like riding their neck. And it could be a matter of somebody works for themselves and somebody has a boss that's riding their neck. But what I'm really getting is you may be very introverted. But it's where you create, like in that space, in that alone space. And you have somebody that watches like the way that you are or something like that. You could work in like corporate or something like that. If it's not corporate, it's like just you give money, or there's something about you that like comes off like very self-sufficient and not saying much. Like you could be very inquisitive, and I feel like a lot of people look at you or like they wonder what you got going on or something like that. Because you're not saying much. Somebody, either they feel better about what was going on between the two of you. What are they trying to do? This is somebody who's in love with you. What do they want? They may be trying to distract themselves from that. It's like, why am I hearing Boy Meets World? I don't know. This could be someone that you have known for a long time. I'm hearing that song. I'll be there for you. I'll be there. Was that the Boy Meets World song? Topanga? Was that the one on there? Somebody's like gushy over you. If that's what I'm thinking about, then that storyline. And imagine if you two like separated and one of you, I don't know, it's like you use that space to create, to become very sufficient in something. Because I'm seeing somebody with like investments and ideas, and I'm hearing early mornings or late nights. Like somebody's brain doesn't shut off until they go to bed. There's no like downtime. I don't know if that's good. But it's like, imagine separating and then realizing somebody's become like, I don't know. I'm hearing CEO. And then feeling like you don't really have enough. What was the separation? Somebody may have just stopped tending to this. You always... I keep hearing doors close. You said you always wanted to name your girl that girl. I know, right? I love that name. It looks like you just... Did you just stop and let go of this? You're not going to tell us why? There could have been another call that you got. This looks like a... I don't want to say it was just based on work, but... This looks like a decision that you made. It doesn't look easy. This doesn't look like an easy decision. And I don't think that you did this like fearlessly, but it's like you were afraid of what was on the other side of this. Or you are afraid of what's on the other side of this. Because you knew that it required you letting go of something else. Or someone. What's your advice? You're not saying that you're... I just see you so quiet about this situation. What's your advice about this path? You need to avoid burning yourself out with something. And you need to look... Okay, so you do have a choice here. If you go into this new path, you need to avoid burning yourself out or overworking yourself, whether it's about a job opportunity, a person, whatever this is. Don't take on more than you can manage right now, because you could end up like taking yourself out of it completely. Yeah. And don't take on something before you know you're done with something else too. Whether that's work, relationship, whatever it is, like you need to get yourself to a more like resolved place when it comes to something. It could be a love connection or a decision, because it does look like in order to take on this new thing or this new opportunity, whatever that is for you, it requires you to make a big decision. But if you go into the new thing without feeling like resolved on the inside about your decision, it's just going to cause a traffic jam inside of you and you're going to burn out. So it's like you need to be confident in the decision that you've made or that you're making, and that's how you're going to win. It is what it's like. Finish him. Or I don't know, I'm just hearing like there needs to be like a finality with something inside of you. Now, I don't know what... I honestly don't want to look at it, but I'm going to just look at it just for a second because it's here. Yeah, So somebody has like I said, someone on the other side of this is they got somebody on their neck, and I don't think that's any of our business. But you just need to know if you did decide to walk away from something, what's coming towards you. Like I said, as long as you are fully committed to the decision that you make for yourself, because you're not going to be able to fully experience the benefit of either choice if you're not fully committed to the choice that, you know, whatever you end up choosing. I think what people don't understand is not fully making a clear-cut decision on things. You don't really get the benefit of it. I mean, if the benefit is what you're searching for, it just depends. But if you give lukewarm, then the experience will be that. So it's something like that. What else? I'm telling you. I do want to look at this decision though. Okay, so I really feel like it's all building up to you just committing to what you're doing. Like, get all the way into it. Stop looking back. Don't look to the side. There's something about you like making a final judgment. Either to work on something on where you're going to put your focus, because there's one situation where you could put your focus there, but like I said, it would drain your battery so fast. It's almost like having 100 windows open at the same time and wondering why your battery keeps going, you know, why your phone keeps dying or something like that, versus putting all of that energy into you, into a creative project or something that you got going on, and seeing what that does. Because when you got your energy going into somebody or something that is just all over the place, then guess what your energy's doing? Is doing like that. It's coming out of you focused, and it's going into something pointless, and it's just spreading all around, because wherever it's been going, it hasn't been a focus there. But if the way it's coming from you, let's say you were to pour your energy into several different projects, and now you got several different streams of income. Now you got several things working for yourself. I just feel like your energy would be better suited doing something else. And I see it very much paying off for you financially. So this could be you putting all of your time and effort into somebody else's company. And I'm not saying everybody's going to be an entrepreneur. I'm not saying everybody's going to even be self-employed. But there is something that I'm seeing you put, or this could be as simple as maybe you have 2 jobs and a 3rd job on the weekend or something like that. You could find something where you make enough to where you only have to have 1 job, and maybe a little side hustle or something if you just need some extra change, something like that. But I just see your energy being reallocated, you know, because, and when you see the way that, because it shouldn't be that, if this is a love situation, it shouldn't be that if I'm with you, then I struggle. I don't think it should be that way, you know? You could be very soft-spoken. It's like you already know what would have happened had you not made this decision for yourself. You already know. You sat in fear for a long time. And fear got you nowhere until you actually made a decision. Whether you are a man or a woman, it's like you are rising to the occasion. It's like you're stepping into this moment. And there's nothing more beautiful than watching someone blossom. And you do have people who are, I don't know. It's almost like it's like, I'm happy for you, but, you know, it's kind of like that energy. You do have someone who is very into you as well. Like, they really like the time that they spend with you. And you have, like, this, I don't know, honey. Some of y'all got an ex or... Ooh, who's this? Oh my God. Pisces, Taurus, Libra energy. Doesn't have to be any of those signs, but somebody that you moved on from already. They have like an unhealthy possessiveness towards you. If they wasn't shit before, they not shit now. And they kind of hate on you in the background, but that's something that's not here nor there. I don't feel like that's something you pay attention to. But it's there. Well, who is this that's into you? I want to look at the positive stuff. Somebody who acts like they're not. This could be someone else that you let go of. Why is this? You could have fallen out with this person. Maybe things just kind of went flat with you and someone. You could have had things going on. It's like y'all got busy and things just kind of fell flat. Both of you could be like in these like very driven times in your life right now. You may have looked and saw that, well, the alternative to someone who may be too busy is somebody who, yeah, I was in love with you, but you're crazy. So I don't know. It looks like you are in this space where you are choosing. Ooh. Whoever that other person is, they also remind you of somebody, and I don't think you want to be reminded of whoever that is. So a lot of you may be taking like time to not necessarily focus on love, but you do have people who are into you. Some may remind you of love from before. Others may be too busy, or I don't know. Or maybe you're too busy. That's what this is looking like. You don't want to be triggered or reminded of anything from your past. What you are attracting, because I feel like you're in this energy, is people who have options. And I'm not just talking about like options in love. I'm talking about like options in life. So you could be in one of those periods where, I know I had a talk with my aunt and she was talking about how your 30s are some of the busiest times of your life. This could be like, You know, who knows what's going to happen. I feel like you're kind of going with the flow right now, but you are on this rise, and I feel like you're okay with exactly where you are right now. And there are a lot of people who want to be okay with you too. This time you're following the instructions. You know how your intuition tell you to do stuff? It's like this time you're doing that. You're actually doing it. I got a few more things I'm gonna, well, like 2 more things I'm gonna look at. You going with the flow has really put you in alignment, and you just, I feel like the main message with this spread is that someone is wanting to replace whoever they're dealing with you. It's like this person. This is like a story of you, somebody wasted all of their time and you didn't. And this is the outcome. It's like somebody is with someone that has become like a disturbance in their life, and they're wishing that they were you. And I just see you kind of like excelling in whatever area you're in right now. And it's not that you're without options for anything, whether it's love, because I'm seeing love options, I'm seeing options in life too, like just different paths. It's like you're stepping into this strike the iron while it's hot type of era in your life. And I see you taking advantage of it instead of necessarily looking at anything love related. Now, think about something that you have been searching for a timeline on. Like, when is this going to happen? Or, yeah, something like that you would need a timeline on. And I picked you guys a timeline card. And I don't know if you're going to like this answer. But your answer is, or just think of a question. Something you've been hoping for. It's telling you not to lose hope. And I want to clarify that for you, because a lot of you are like, well, that's not really what I want to hear. It's not supposed to be clear to you right now. Something hasn't been handled yet either. There's something that you may not be doing, or that you haven't necessarily worked on within yourself. And this is all self cards that I'm looking at. It's like you don't have the answer because you are not looking at yourself. So your answer is don't lose hope, but also don't be strong enough to take accountability for why whatever this is isn't here yet, or something like that. What's your advice about this? This could also be that until you do it the right way, you're going to come up short. But it doesn't mean that you should lose hope just because one thing fell through. But you have to do it the right way. That's what this is giving. You have to do it the right way. Don't lose hope, but also don't do it the wrong way. Because I feel like that's how you ended up disappointed with something. I hope that made sense. Let's see. I think we're gonna go to the next pile. Is there a lot of trolls tonight? What is going on? Let's see. We're at 36 minutes. I'm going to do a collective pile at the end. Yeah, I'm going to do one at the end. So if you did story number 2 is the apple. This one is for you. Okay. There's someone, something that you've been thinking of, maybe that you've been wanting, and right now the answer is just no. It says it's not the right time. Let go, make room for something new. It's on your way, on its way to you now. Make room for the new beginning. It's on its way to you now. So let's see what that's about. This one's kind of crazy. What is this that... Yeah, it's saying no. Oh my goodness. If you want to get... It's almost similar to pile number 1. If you want to get something done, you're going to have to do it yourself, or you're going to have to... It's like something about your ethics, and you may... This could be as simple as you can't hang out with like certain people no more, or something like that. It's just your associations may have to change, your relationships change with something as you're going into. What are you going into? Whatever it is that you're going into requires you to reject a certain partnership, friendship, love, relationship. This person could be, how you feel about them. This could have been a very one-sided. Oh, God. This could have been a very one-sided. Why is it telling you to let go of this person? Or to, yeah, let go of this person. Or these people? With this justice in the reverse, that's probably why. Is that you? This is somebody who did you very wrong. You may not even know the ways, all the ways. you don't even know all the ways that somebody went wrong with you. And it's like, I don't know if this person was on your mind. I don't know if this is like something that you, I don't know. Maybe you just kind of left on a cliffhanger. You just moved on. But it's like, if maybe you rejected this person. Maybe this is just a double confirmation that if you knew the half of who this person is in the shadows, it's like you were protected from who someone really is. Like what they're capable of. And sometimes it's nice to just, you know, thank God for that and move on. You know, we don't need to know everything. Whoever this is feeling very, is this the same person before I say that? Yeah, whoever this is feeling very like stuck, tied down, trapped. I'm hearing you know better. People usually like to make you feel how they feel. So if a person is like a generally happy person, then 9 times out of 10, they're gonna spread that energy to you. But if they're like, if they feel trapped, they want to make you feel trapped. If they feel, I don't know, like just super pessimistic. Ooh, I'm shivering in here. If they feel super pessimistic, then that's how they gonna leave you feeling. Even if they're faking the funk, you can't fake energy. If they feel like a failure, then they're not gonna celebrate your wins. You know, it's something like that. And that's why you don't need it. This is like sabotaging type of energy. Even if this person isn't like purposely doing things to you, it's like they create this low energy inside of you. And that's just not good for what you're trying to do. It's not good for you. Why is it reminding me of the Josephine Baker story? I was watching it the other night. And it was like her mama was like, you can't make no money being no dancer. You can't make no money being, you know, you ain't gonna make no living doing that. And she was one of the richest performers in the entire world. Or black ones, or I don't know if it was like the richest or like the richest black. I don't know, but she did that. And her mama, like if had she listened to her mom, like she just would have stayed, she probably would have been dead had she stayed in St. Louis during those times. I think she was born in like the 20s or something like that. And it was going down. So this could have been your mama. This could have been, you know, this person played that role in your life at some point. And that's why you don't, or they would have played a role in your life had you chosen this route. And that's why you don't need to. That's why you were protected from this. Because even if like, and it doesn't mean that you can't have like sweet times with someone who speaks negativity into your life. Your mom could love you in every other way except for supporting your dreams. You know what I mean? Or if it's not a mom, it's somebody, you know. It doesn't mean that you can't have a good time with somebody who shoots your whole dream down. It's just that they're not, you know, and some people get you to a certain point in life. Her mother got her to a certain point in life, and, you know, life took her the rest of the way until she became the most sought after, you know what I mean? This could be the story. You could have left a certain community and it really had somebody like concerned or something about a home. This could be like a family home or something like that. It looks like you freed yourself from something. The trap. Is it the trap that this person is in? Like I said, somebody feels stuck. They want you to feel stuck too. Even if it's like, I'm not saying that they're thinking, oh, well, I want you to feel this way too. I mean, they could be, you know, hopefully not, but sometimes I don't think people always even mean to put that on you. But it's just where they at, and they can't see any further than that because that's where they at, and they ain't never been no further. So how they gonna see something for you? And then there are some that are visionaries like that. There are some that know that, okay, this is where I'm at in life, and I don't know, you know, I'm not sure where my story's headed, but I do see further with you. Because you have this certain thing about you, or, you know what I mean? I can see you on TV. There are some people that speak those things into your life. Somebody here, it's something connected to your profession. And people may bully you about this. Oh, you can't make no money being no dancer. You ain't never gonna have no respectable. You ain't never gonna have no, you know, that kind of energy. But for every person that has that shit to say, there's another person that fights for you. And I just see you in the middle, like just cooking up, drumming up stuff. There's something about your profession. You could be multi-talented. Like you could be good at a lot of different things. Are you? Magnus. That's true. Ain't nothing wrong with being alone. Ooh, I love that, Kiwi K. I can't stand no negative Nancy either. Okay, let's go back to the reading. I don't feel like this is like straight up bullying. If it is bullying, it's more of just like that negative talk. What do you need to do about this? Don't entertain people who... Don't entertain it. I feel like that's the point. You know, don't take it personally. There's no point in not, you know, you can be kind and keep it short and sweet and, you know, wave, blow a kiss from across the street. It's more like telling you to keep your distance and keep moving in the direction of, you know, where God is leading you right now, because that's what this looks like. I mean, there's no point in you like trying to fight back or anything like that. Something about your associations, whether this is relationships or something like that. You cannot be in the energy of people who like, I'm not saying people just walk around hating themselves, but it's like an energy of maybe you've been around people who are not very kind to themselves. They don't have good conversation, like good internal thoughts and feelings about themselves. And that kind of spew out at you. And it's not that you think that you're the Holy Grail, but you don't beat yourself up all day. You could be around or could have been around people who have a lot of negative self-talk is what I'm getting. And that... Are y'all there? Can y'all hear me? Please tell me y'all can hear me. Thank you. Can y'all hear me? Okay. Thank you, right on me out. So, there's no point. It's like, yes, stand up for yourself, see what it is, and see people for who they are and all that kind of stuff. Yes, cool, but don't waste your energy and allow yourself to get distracted, and there's so much things to say. Like, people are always gonna have a lot of things to say. There's something that you're able to do, and it's growing, and it's going to create a lot of growth and expansion in your life. And like I said, I feel like it's connected to power one. Some of y'all may resonate with that. Some of y'all may just be in the same type of energy as power number one, where you're experiencing growth in your life, and there's something connected to your profession that's just like gonna take you places. It's creating like a new route, a new path for you. And everybody's not gonna agree, but they're gonna respect it when they see. It's something about, and it's not about, I don't think you're worried about how other people feel about this. I think it's more of what it's doing for you. It's gonna create a lot of happiness in my life, and not a lot of people would be able to do this. And it also means that you can't deal with certain things. Like, it could be as simple as, if you're going to be a truck driver, you can't smoke weed no more. If you, you know, it could be something like that. Or why am I hearing instructor? I'm hearing something about video instructor. Videography. Some of you may teach online. It's just something about you and not being around negative energy. I'm not saying that you're going to isolate yourself in a bubble and never be around people again. But there's something about you. There's something that you do that's outside of the norm. I'm hearing societal norm or the box or whatever. It's a new thing. It's something that's untapped. And you doing it your way brings, either it means you having more peace in your life, or it brings more peace into your life. You know that your fountain of youth and abundance is connected to your inner peace. And if you're in conflict, then it's like your livelihood is at stake or something like that. What does this mean for you, though? What puts you in that place? Let me see. You can't straddle the fence. Again, there's this decision you're going to have to make within yourself. I feel like this was in pile number one. But there's a decision that you're going to have to make within yourself. Are you going to really give up an old way of thinking so that you can embrace this new thing? Like, some of you may be worried about what other people are going to think about you doing that. And if you keep one foot in other people's heads and one foot in your dream, then you going to come up short. You got to put both feet. You got to put both feet on one side to see this growth. to see this happen for you. Because you have everything else. You have everything else. And you have to fully reject or like detox yourself of any negative self-talk that you may do on yourself. This could be about your negative self-talk. This could be like the little devil on your shoulder versus the angel on your shoulder. The angel is there, but the devil is too, or something like that. And you're going to have to choose, like, who am I going to be so that I can fully be that? Like, if I'm going to be trash, then let me fully be trash. Because, you know, ain't nothing worse than a person who's, like, half trash and half... but they make you think the trash ain't there. No, I'm just playing. Everybody has a dark and a light side, but, like, you're going to have to either be great or be trash in this reading. So, there's somebody creeping, like lurking. This person can stay up at night. This person has a huge ego. Either you're in transition or this person is. Could be like moving offices, moving jobs, moving homes. This person may... I don't know. It's like they got these friends that they can't trust. But they're always around these people or something like that. This could be someone who's like surrounded. It's like if it's a group of 5, 6 friends, like 4 of them are not right. It may be 5. But I don't think they can fully trust anyone around them. This could be someone who always has people kissing their ass. Or this could be someone wanting to kiss your ass. If you're happy, it's like they hate that. Now, this person could have people in their life who don't want to actually see them happy. It's like they use... If you're happy, then who's going to be the scapegoat? If you're happy, then like... How are we gonna keep you miserable if you... I'm so sorry. It's just like misery like company, so if you're happy, then there's less of us. I don't know. When I think about that, I think about like a parasite and how it just grows. Ugh. It's like, why do you want to sit here and be negative? But that's this person. That's, you know, and it's not... That's this person. Like, you may have to travel just so this person wouldn't try to cock block you. Like, this person would... Either somebody got some friends that just would hate to see them happy in a nice relationship with somebody. Somebody may have had to travel with you because people just don't want to see this person happy, or this person don't want to see your ass happy, and you may have to travel just to, like, you know, have a good time with somebody, and this is fucked up. You may have to leave just so you can enjoy yourself. That's terrible. Is this your people? Like, or is this somebody else's people? I'm moving. Yeah. You know how you left no other choice but to just burn the whole situation. Like, it just, you may feel like you didn't have nothing left in a certain situation, and fuck it all. It's like when Angela Bassett lit that shit up on Waiting to Exhale, and then Temperance came. That's when you let it all go, when you let that whole shit burn. That's when everything, you know, you can't be afraid. You can't be so afraid to have a good life. What's that song? I may love, was it? So how does song go? Let me lower the key, honey. Baby, brace yourself. Sum yourself. Oh my God, it's gonna bother me. Oh, a child with the blues. A child with the blues. Erykah Badu. Oh, yes. Y'all having one of these kind of moments. Could have never known that windows. This is not the right. I hate when they don't have the lyrics right on Google. I know goodness fucking well they make the lyrics. You could could have never known when losing could hurt so very bad. I could have never known that when choosing would make you feel so very sad. That is exactly what this is. I said there's a choice that you're going to have to make. You can't straddle the fence and be like, I mean, I want a new life with all this nice things, but I don't want to necessarily give up these things. You know, it's like, I want to weigh in at, I don't know, 130 pounds. Like, I want to keep my ass and everything, but I don't necessarily want to eat right and exercise. It's like you got to pick one. The choosing can make you very sad because sometimes having a better life means that certain people is not going to be in it, or you may be in a whole nother location or something like that. This is what really stood out to me though. She said, take your time, smell the flowers, make a smile for yourself. Girl, don't make living so hard. I keep telling myself. There was like this 95-year-old woman I saw in this video, and she said, if I could go back, I would have told myself to relax. I think that's where y'all are, and maybe y'all are getting that early by letting go of something that I feel like hurt you very, very much while you were there, and to let go of it. And I just feel like you was, I don't know, it's something about this song. It's like, I could have never known that when losing would hurt so bad. I could have never known that in choosing would make me this sad. Nobody said it was going to be easy. It's like the energy here. But it doesn't look like you had much of a choice, because this person is like, when they had you, their ego got in the way of the relationship. When you left, now they want to fight because what the hell you got going on, and I hate anybody that you ever could deal with. Like, you had one of those, so it's like, pick. This person didn't want to pick. I'm not going to be what you need. I'm not going to be the best. I'm not going to be my best for you, or there's something about the situation that it didn't include you being okay. This person let their ego get in the way of the relationship. And honey, that can mean a whole lot of things. When a person let their ego get into the relationship. This person could have been controlling or overbearing in some way, or not a good leader, or there was something that this person was doing that contradicted what they said they felt about you. And so it looks like you separated yourself from that, and now they watching and hating everything. If you with somebody, they hate that. Or they probably got people around. I feel like it's both. They could have people around them that didn't want to see y'all together, and maybe they let that get in the way of y'all's connection too. Or didn't want y'all to be friends, or whatever the situation is. Or maybe people knew if y'all two team up, we all out of a job or something like that. You never know what this is. It's something about them not being too different either, because maybe they even talked about like how other people may have been around you too. Oh, this person isn't good, this person isn't good. But they weren't different from those people. They were actually like friends with them or needed validation from them in some way or something. But this is somebody who feels like they made a big mistake when it comes to you. If this is somebody who tried to replace you, whether it was on a job, a relationship, a friend group, or whatever it is, they have not successfully done that. They want to make things right because they still reminisce on the times, what you brought to the table, the times that you shared together, whatever the situation is for you. They're constantly reminded of you. This is like when your favorite person is not at the job no more or not at school no more with you, and it's like, I hate it here. Like, I didn't realize how much this one person made this job like worth it or something like that. It's like the money don't even hit the same no more. But I declare this person was not worried about none of this shit while they had you. Is that it? I think that's it for pile 2. Any other advice? We're about to go into story number 3. This is a pick a card reading. This is like a period of rejuvenation for you. Whatever confusion was in your life before is just not there no more. With the Star and the Temperance card, you disconnected from the chaos. And it's going to show. If it's not showing yet, you're going to see. You're going to see. It's almost like when you start a new diet and exercise plan. Maybe in the first 30 days, 2 months, you feel a difference, but you may not necessarily see it, but other people will. And if you do it for another few months, then you'll start to see it. You know what I mean? It's like, this is where you are. So just keep going, keep being consistent in what you're doing. And if you lost a whole bunch of things that would have distracted you and brought you down and shot your dreams down, then did you really lose anything? I don't think so. I don't think you lost anything. I feel like it feels that way. Or it felt that way for a while when it was happening. So let's look at pile number 3. How am I hearing scheduling nightmare? Ooh. Okay. Some of y'all could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius, or you could be an air sign. Don't have to be, but there's an air sign. Or this could be in one of the seasons. We're in Gemini season now, so this could be this season, because I did say what's next. Well, this could be like a seed that you planted maybe in Aquarius season or Libra season or Gemini season. And you have to give something time to grow. Maybe you gave a person time to grow. And you stopped doing that. It looks like. I don't think you wanted to, but you may have been left with no choice if you wanted to be happy. What is this that you need to give time? Moving on. If you are in a relationship with an air sign, you may... Is this what you had to do? You sense that something went right about this person or their life or something. This person could be like, I don't know, kind of hood. I don't know if they hood or country or it's something about their life that's like that. This may be what attracted you to them. I don't know. But it also worried you. Because you know that, something about their lifestyle is like you only end up a few ways. Whoever this is. And it doesn't mean that they like in a trap or I don't know, banging or I don't know. But it's something that ain't right. And you know it's only so long that they can do this. Whatever this is. Ooh. And it's something that they don't talk about. What the hell? It's like a fast life. Now, it could just be that they're not single. And they just kind of reckless with it. It's like it's only so long before they get caught up. And if you're moving on from something like this, then, you know, just give it some time. Especially if you just walked away from this. Definitely don't talk to this person because this is... If you didn't know what was going on with this person, this is what's going on with them. And this is not worth investing into. They had terrible intentions anyway. This person right here is just, oh God. What's your advice? I guess you don't need none, but yeah, just be done with that. There was nothing, you're not missing nothing but a heartache. Why am I hearing bad credit? I'm not even going to stay on that long. The air sign is out of there. I'm hearing would have ruined your life. I see you, pile number 3. It's like you're leaving. Imagine like this crazy ass windstorm rain, this trees blowing and everything, and you managed to pull your way inside and pull the door shut. And then on the inside, it's like, oh my God, it's so nice in here. Everything is so calm. Like you can't even hear the storm on the other side of the door. I feel like you're walking out of something like that into a very calm and peaceful time, but you're going to have to make sure that you're managing this time very wisely because you could get so relaxed that you're being watched too. I think you're being watched by like higher ups. Like, how are you managing your time? So if you're like in a new company or something and you just came from a lower position, a crazy ass place in your life, it's like maybe this is God watching you to see how you're going to handle this blessing. How are you going to use your time? You don't want to use it like that first person we was talking about. I think you're going to do something that is really going to boost your self-esteem. It's like the outcome of your decision It's really going to boost your self-esteem. I don't think it's going to be good for someone else. Is it this person that we were talking about? Yeah. This is like somebody that hates that you can create happiness for yourself. Why am I hearing winning the breakup? I hate. Yeah, I don't like petty shit. I mean, it's funny, but I don't. I don't really like petty shit. But it's like if there was a prize for who won the breakup, I think you won. And it's like this person doesn't like the fact that it just seems like you're over it. But I can't say that I've ever wanted somebody to suffer just because we broke up. So it's kind of like, well, what kind of mindset is it that if I ever loved you, that I would just want you to suffer? Like, I can't say that I've ever thought that before. So I think this is somebody who would rather you suffer. But they didn't have good intentions for you. So what difference does it make? If I don't have good intentions for somebody, then I'm not invested enough to care whether they suffer or not. I don't know. There's something like that. There's something weird about this person. Maybe it's like the... Oof, yeah, I see what this is. It's kind of like a jealousy. You may have like partners that are like jealous of you, which is a very uncomfortable, like strange place to be in, especially if you're a woman. Because I don't really know. I don't know. Are women, men, y'all can tell us. Are there women who are jealous of you? Not like jealous about other women or men talking to you, but like of you. Like you accomplished something and they're jealous of you. Does that happen to y'all? Because it surely happens to women. And I did not know until it started happening to me. But it's like something about this person is giving a bit underachiever with the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands in the reverse. And the Six of Coins in the reverse. You should make sure that you take time to like really be proud of yourself. Because you do have a lot to be proud of. First of all, you made it out of this storm. Or you will be. Because this is what's next. If you going through if you're running out of this burning building right now, oh shit. If this is what it feels like right now, just know that this is where you'll be in the end. In a space where you can dream again. And whatever you dream up for yourself, you're going to be very proud of what you create in this space. And this person is experiencing this because, I don't know, honey. And it's not about, well, you get this and they get that. I think it's just showing like different vantage points. Even in the movies, they show what everybody going through. Why am I thinking about Set It Off? When at the end of the movie, like Jada had lost so much, but she ended up with the money and a new life in like Mexico or something like that. And didn't she shave her head too? And she ended up talking to the guy, oh, the rich guy. Oh my God, I was so in love with Morgan. What was his name? That's not Morris Chestnut. That's I don't want to even see the comment because I know this man's name. I was so in love with him. Blair Underwood. Oh my God. Back then, wow. Y'all could have someone like that who's like, thank you, Shaw. I know you do. Y'all could have someone in your life who just, you know, they believe in you. They're there for you. You could call this person that stopped the world for you. And they got it like that. And they fine as hell. And they just are like, I'm hearing silent partner. They're like this. I feel like this is somebody, because, you know, he wanted to help her. Like, he wanted to save her and everything. But I think, didn't she, like, go back and help her friends? And then everybody died. And I don't know. It's something about you not... Oh, my God. That's kind of the storyline here. Imagine if Stoney... Wasn't her name in the movie? Imagine if Stoney had just decided to be with Blair. Imagine if she had just decided to be with him. And she just kind of stepped into the role instead of, you know, staying down, and it just went terribly anyway. You know what I mean? It did not turn out well. So it's like, how far did your loyalty go? I know people are like, no, but friends. And I'm like, yeah, but this is a bad decision. Like, this is not good. You know? Yes, we're going to do a bonus pile. Oh, yeah, we're going to do a bonus pile. I'm going to do what was apple? Yeah, I did apple already. We on cucumber. Child. Is that the storyline? Oh my God, the sex scene. Why am I thinking about that? Y'all may have somebody in your life that's like this. Like, please don't let go. Like, this person may make you, like, lose control, quite literally. I would watch that. Even, I was way too young to be watching that, but some of y'all may have actually manifested a moment like this. Anything else about this scheduling thing? You could have just, like, literally fallen out of love with something. Somebody or people or something. It's like whatever mode you used to be in, where people could come in and, I don't know, like, get you to cater to all of their problems or just distract you. So imagine if you, like, always had people who would pop up at your house or something like that. It's like, and then you would stop doing what you were doing, and now you haven't accomplished the things that you were supposed to do that day or that week, or, you know, this goes on for a long period of time, and you just realize you're not reaching your goals. Like, now you created, like, some very strong boundaries in your life, is what I'm getting. And I do feel like some of y'all have like a silent partner. This could be romantic. This could just be strictly professional. Take it how it resonates. In other news, is this the same energy? Because, my goodness. Is this the same energy? Yes. Whoever this air sign is, child, waste the time. Nothing would have changed. This person got real bad habits too. Somebody may actually have like a secret drug or like prescription pill type of thing going on. Or they may have to take a pill for something that you don't know about. But this person has like, I'm getting drinking too, could be a thing. It's something about drinking. This person may have been like real popular in high school, or I don't know if it was like high school. Thank you, Platinum. Platinums and golds. Oh my God. Either this person, I don't know why I want to roll my eyes, but either this person was like rejected in high school or that that's when they were cool. So, I'm not saying this person has had a glory day, whether it's. Am I describing your Leo? And this person, either their glory day was back in the day or this day glory day, and you're just not really. I don't know. You may look at people and like you're not looking at their accomplishments. You can acknowledge a person's you can acknowledge a person's accomplishments, but you don't necessarily make a decision on them in your life based on their accomplishments. I've had somebody show me a online resume of their accomplishments, and like I don't know, it was like he wanted me to believe that this was his personality. I knew then I should have walked away. I knew I should have walked away then because I mean, do you even plan on building like a solid, caring, loving, transparent, real connection with me if this is how you expect me to know who you are? And I'm not saying that was the end of the interaction. It's just like if this is how you're starting off, then this is how you started off before. It's like, what are you at? What's your aim in this? There's something like that with this person where you're just wondering, like, it could have been like a love bombing thing, you know, because I don't know, anybody that comes and just is like, here's all of me, here's who I am. Something's off about that. Something's off about that. Because normally, like, this is like one of them relationships where y'all telling each other y'all love each other in like 2 weeks. Now, I'm not saying that it can't happen. I'm not. I don't want nobody to lose hope. But that steady love, you kind of want it to take time, you know. If you throw all the cards on the table the first week, it's like, what's left? And some people are only good at like the beginning stages of a relationship. They're only good at getting in relationships. They're not necessarily good at maintaining them because they like that shit. They like getting in relationship. They like the honeymoon phase. You may have this may be like a honeymooner, you know. But you may realize that this person may only be good at that part. So you may be ignoring them. And this person could try to kick up some drama in your life, which makes you really move on from them. And what's crazy is you could hear down the line. This is so bad. You could hear down the line that this person has contracted something. Like they so far up in your business, they don't even realize that they need to go get their business checked. Lord have mercy. What was this, the cucumber? I knew the cucumber was going to be something. I knew it. This person's just not really tapped in with themselves. Thank you, platinum and gold. And I think that's why you're not really like looking back at this connection. When it comes to common sense. I can't disagree with you, John. But this person was like that. Oh my God. Call the case is clarified by temperance in the reverse. This person, something's going on with their health. And you may hear about that. Ooh, if you hear about that, you ain't never gonna be with this person. This could be an air sign too. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Didn't I say that already? Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, there's something going on with this person's Pinus. Or you got something new headed towards you too. That it's like, oh God, you're gonna be so happy that you let this go. But I feel like it's something that you're gonna find out later on. I don't think this is something that you have to worry about, you know. You're on to, you know, you feel like there's plenty of fish in the sea. And as long as you have, I don't know, you know that there's plenty of fish in the sea. I think that there's just like this awareness that love is infinite. Like everything that you want in this life is infinite. And it doesn't mean that you don't have to be a person that like devalues people so that they don't think that love is infinite. I think you're just one of those people that's aware that love and things that people want in life is infinite. And with that awareness, you don't get stuck on things for too long, you know. You also know that just because it's available to you doesn't mean that you have to have it right now. It's like knowing that there's a whole bunch of shit at the mall, but I don't need to take it all home right now with me. So I think that that's working for you, because this kind of situation may have really had you bent out of shape, but this is not nobody to be bent out of shape for, honey. This wasn't going nowhere. Slowly. Okay, this was not going nowhere. Is this the same person that now wants to be devoted to you? It's somebody else. Wow. Let it all go for now. But you do have someone that is definitely a step in the right direction, that is attached, that is growing attached to you, that likes you, that craves you. I'm hearing ache. Mm-hmm. And what about that? This person is wanting to pursue you. This person could have like a high position in their work. This person could be the boss. Now I'm thinking about that story MJ told again, where the guy, where this lady met this guy on a cruise ship or like a boat ride or something like that. And he ended up not just being some guy who works on the boat, but he ended up being the guy who owns the boats. You could run up on one of them. And it's like this person isn't necessarily saying, hey, let's get married right now. But y'all definitely connecting in a way that's like... y'all are connecting in a way that makes it like, oh my God, you making me want to go to the next level. I don't know. Like there could be like a fear, like a hesitation, like I don't want to get emotionally attached right now is the energy, like, but it's kind of hard to sleep without you. It's kind of like that. Like this could be someone, maybe both of y'all are moving on from other things. They're moving on from something else. So they're like, I don't really know. I kind of want to just make sure life is going well right now. I just want to, like, I'm hearing checks and balances. Like, I just want to make sure everything is, you know, in order. So love is really going to throw me off right now. I really like you, though. There's something like that. Maybe both of y'all are like that. How do you feel about this person? Whatever it is about this person makes you want to give up on everything else that proceeds. Whatever it is about this person makes you want to be better. There's something about this person that makes you never want to look back at anyone that had you fucked up again. And even if that, damn, y'all kind of only want each other. But there's an energy of, I cannot be distracted by love right now. Like, I can't do this right now. Like, I know I would fall in. Oh my God, now it's reminding me of the story. Again, I just was listening to it before I came on here. Because he posted part 3, but I didn't see part 1 and 2, so I had went back. So when these two like started connecting, like when she connected with the guy who owns the boats, girl, he, you know, they had started kissing or whatever, and when it was about to go there, he kind of pulled back. He was like, if we go any further, not only are we going to have sex, but we're gonna fall in love. Like, that's how this person feels about you. Like, oh, whoa. Like, you doing too much. Somebody feel like you doing too much. But I just feel like they're trying to play it cool because I think y'all both have been through it. And there's an energy of not really moving on. So what do you need to do about that? Because, I mean, you can't do nothing about them not moving on. But I feel like as far as, ooh, it's almost like this little negotiation I had today. I wasn't hearing what I wanted to hear in this conversation that I was having with somebody who's trying to work a deal out with me. I wasn't liking what I was hearing, so I said, and I was trying to concentrate on something else. And I'm just to this point now where I'm like, I can't deal with that right now. Next. And so I was like, I'm gonna call you back. And so I got off the phone and I said I would call right back, but then I got tied up in everything else I had to do. And when I'm in the thick of it, honey, if I don't write it down and set an alarm, it's gone. And so this person ended up calling me back and telling me exactly what I wanted to hear. And it took no effort at all. All I had to do was literally forget what we was talking about. And so this could be one of them situations where if this person is, oh, can't get over their ex or whatever they got going on, oh, I don't have time to fall in love and da-da-da-da-da, then all you have to do is simply keep moving on with your life. Keep click, clack, tapping away at whatever it is that you have to do, because another person's decision or indecision should not affect what it is you already had planned. Like, there's something like that, because you sitting around waiting on their decision or their indecision is only going to create insecurities in you, because you sitting there waiting for somebody else to live your life. No. So you got one loser that is like, like they finna find out that they got something going on in their pants. And you got another one where it's like, y'all are very into each other, and you're like, I mean, quiet as kept, you really only into each other, but they're like, well, I don't know. And no, I just don't see you having time for anything, because like, you have been granted this wish, and it's like God is sitting back to see what you're gonna do with this time that I've given you. What are you gonna do with this? I'm hearing clean slate. So for the other piles, I did a timeline, but I answered yours already. I did a timeline card. Yours says let go of all of it for now, because I feel like, I mean, obviously let go of this asshole from the beginning, but also the person who seems very devoted and attached to you, because how devoted can you be if you don't really want to entertain it? So, and it's not about getting rid of that person. It's more about like, they're not the center of your focus right now, no matter how much they like you or how much you like them. Y'all will end up married. You're gonna end up don't know if which comes first. A lot of y'all are going to end up, wow. Either you're coming into contract that's going to put you in a very privileged place, or you're going to be married and then become, you get married into a wealthy family. Or something about y'all married, or something about this contract of this coming together is really putting you in a good position. But it came with a sacrifice. Like, it was, I don't know if this is really much of a sacrifice. If it's who we was talking about earlier. Ooh, somebody gonna hate that they wait. When they see you here, when people see you in this position, they're going, oh my God, people are gonna know that when they see you in this position, when they see you married to a certain person or in partnership with them, when others get a whiff of what this is, they're gonna know that's it. Oh my God, that's it. I'll never get a chance to work with such and such again. I'll never get a chance to be with such and such again. They know that this is the beginning of a new era for you. I'm about to go into the bonus pile in just a second. I'm about to go into the bonus pile in just a second. But this is it. This is like your timeline. You shifted timelines officially. Do y'all hear that? And it's like a warning going off for people. Like there's an alarm going off. Like, I can't feel them anymore. I'm telling you, something has shifted for you. And anybody who didn't listen, because you may have a lot of people that don't have like closure with you. People from your past, like anybody who took you for granted, all the people who didn't realize who you was until you were no longer in their life anymore. They no longer have access to you anymore. All that's gonna start popping up out the woodwork. But when they see this, they're gonna be like, oh. It's gonna be like the devil on that movie when the red sawdust was the red brick dust was sprinkled across the doorway, and he was like, "Whoop, can't cross there. I can't." That's what they're gonna see when they see this. Why am I here? When they see this nigga in your life, when they see whoever's in your life, they gonna hold back. Like, whoa there, whoa. It's giving that. Oh my God, who y'all got coming in? But again, I feel like this is more of you just kind of, we're not focused on whoever that is either. You're focused on you right now. All you're doing right now is taking a step back and seeing who aligns with the feeling that you're looking for. Because when you're talking about manifesting a better life, one, you get ready for some sacrifices, get ready for shit to change and be uncomfortable for a while. But never mind that at the same time, because you have to stay focused on the feeling that you're looking for. Because if you can't get yourself in the vibration of the thing, if you can't get yourself in the feeling of the thing, you're not going to see it. You're not going to see it happen for you. People feel you leaving them behind. And either they look for you or they're looking for you and other people. This could be more than one person. It's like somebody can't ignore what they're seeing anymore. They feel like you deserve someone better than them. And if you really knew everything, I feel like I said that either in the beginning of this read, was like, somebody knows if you knew them, oh my God, like if you knew everything that they've done, or you know, that you don't know, oh my God, it would be terrible. These are people who feel a lot more for you than they probably ever told you while you were there. And it's so strange to me, like, I'm not saying I'm the most expressive person in the world, but if I'm into you, you know. And unfortunately, and this may be your story, a lot of times people don't realize, like, when you, I don't know, it's almost like trying to give somebody something who ain't never had shit. You know how they say you ain't never had shit in the shows? It's that kind of energy, like, you give so much of the good part of yourself to someone that when you take that shit away, they did not realize how good they had it. They didn't realize, like, how nice of a person you were until they went out thinking they was going to get their shit for free from somewhere else. And it just did not, just absolutely did not fucking happen like that. So, and even if it was like the same things, because you can give a person money and take them here and take them there and get them something to eat and cook them something to eat and things like that. But Shirley ain't gonna do it like Mary. Derek ain't gonna do it like Matthew. You know what I mean? Because it's two different energies. They're different people with different set of experiences, backgrounds, cultures, whatever. You know? They're very much still affected, but there's a side of them that it's not even worth being with. I did not mean to say that, but that's not what the card says. The card says it's a side of this person that you don't ever want to see, ever. Which to me translates as it's not worth it. It wouldn't have been worth it if you had gone into it anyway. I think the main thing, your main takeaway is that, one, life is better. Life is about to be a lot better. Two, you about to be met with, if you don't already know whoever this person is, that it's like once people from your past come back around and see this, they're going to be like, well, I guess it's closed. I guess, you know, it's almost like showing up in your favorite restaurant ain't there no more. That's what it's going to be like. Oh, now I'm hearing, step off the train. I'm walking down your street again. I pass your door. I guess you don't live there anymore. Somebody miss your ass. Well, they will. Is that it? Let's do the bonus pile. And then I'm going to go to bed. Y'all let me know if y'all like this reading. I know I'm probably a little low energy tonight. It's just been one of them times, y'all. I'm going to perk up soon. Bonus story starts now. This was going to be short and sweet because I was on here way longer than I expected. Yeah, this gonna be short. Basically, what you need to know is that whether it was one person in particular or just a series of shitty choices in love, there's a lot. You got a lot of third wheels in your. If not a lot, you definitely have a third wheel situation in your past. And some of you have like completely, I'm hearing relocated, but either you moved out of this person's reach or house. Could even be if you two shared a home together. This could be a fire sign. You moved on from a fire sign, or you could be a fire sign that has moved on. Some of y'all are dealing with a Leo or a Sagittarius. That was Doing shit right up under your nose. With people like too close for comfort, like friends. This person could have had somebody that they claim was a friend. And they were more than a friend. Behind your back. Justice in reverse, Libra, yeah. Straight up and down, like, I feel like it's more than one person, but I'm getting, like, imagine, like, the same person. Because didn't I say earlier, like, some people, not everybody walks away from their abuser. Sometimes they just end up with the same person over and over again. Some of y'all could be guilty of that, you know. Hell, I've been guilty of that before. Whether it's just like the emotionally unavailable type, and it's because, yes, they are still dealing with that person. Yes, they are still with that person. They never stop dealing with that person. Something like that. And maybe you were too afraid to like see what I'm hearing, what lies beneath. Nah, I hope it ain't no story like that. You remember that movie with Diane Lane? Was it Diane Lane? No, that was Michelle Pfeiffer. I always get that one confused with Unfaithful with Diane Lane, which I love both of those movies. But the one with Michelle Pfeiffer, What Lies Beneath, her husband was so perfect until she found out that the girl he had an affair with was buried in the backyard. That's not funny. Okay, knock on something, honey. But you never know what the fuck people got going on. And it's like, if you can't handle, I don't know, you know, things get out of hand when lies are told, when secrets are kept and things like that. You never know what people got buried in their backyard. Okay. Was that not a good movie? I just love Michelle Pfeiffer. I don't know. I always was like, if I was a white girl, I would want to look like her. Or like a beautiful redhead. Who's a beautiful redhead? I always either wanted to be blonde, blue eyes, or redhead freckles. But like sexy hippie red. So anyway. Like, imagine if he had told the girl that was buried in the lake in the backyard. Imagine he had told her, oh, I'm going to leave Michelle Pfeiffer for you, and we're going to run away and do this and blah, blah. I forgot exactly the storyline. Wasn't she too young for him to be messing with? Or, like, she was on, like, one of his clients or his students or something like that? Why do men never go further than the backyard? I just don't understand that. And not necessarily bury people, but like to cheat. It's always close to home. Anyway, it's like a convenience thing. And not just men. I think women do this too, but I don't know. Women are a little, I don't know. Anyway, we're not gonna get too deep into that. This story says, okay, that those days of wondering what is in that lake back there, or why you just can't necessarily get comfortable in your situation. Because I remember her feeling like she had given up her life. And this could go both ways, because sometimes men give up their life in order to be with you. You know, maybe you're the one with the job that, you know, takes, I don't know, precedence in the relationship. Maybe it's your job that's like that. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe you have the more exciting place to live. So it's like y'all choose to go where you at or whatever. But in the movie, she had given up her dream. She was like a celloist. Is that how you say it? She was a musician. She played the cello. And she gave that up And it was like she would just be there being a housewife, kind of mourning her life. Her life. For somebody who not only had a side chick, but killed her and put her in my fucking yard. On our property. And I'm wondering why the fuck I'm having nightmares and I left you in charge and this is what you did? I gave up my life. My life. Which was fine. Me, my cello, my friends, the audience. So that I could be haunted. And almost die. Like, that movie was deep, but this is the kind of shit that can happen when you let a selfish motherfucker behind the wheel of your life. And how can you avoid that? Honey, we don't. That's what we're still trying to figure out. That's what we're still trying to figure out. You know, it's like, but one red flag at a time, like not ignoring that shit when it hits. Pulling out earlier. Okay? Because it could end in something like that situation where somebody's in a lake in the backyard. Or it could end as simple as, why do you have 3 phones? Something about this doesn't feel right. I'm out. Or, and it could be business, whatever, child. But I don't know. When you have that feeling like, let it go. You see, like, women's stuff or, like, I don't know, whatever gender you like dealing with, right? If you see somebody else's stuff and it don't seem like it's theirs in their house and y'all two supposed to be exclusive, I don't know. Let me stop you right there. If I can't remember the warning signs in that movie. I can't remember the warning signs in that movie that she had about him. All I remember is thinking, wow, he seems so great. They seem so great. But the thing that really stood out to me was how she seemed in the movie. Sometimes these motherfuckers don't even have no red flags. Because I remember thinking, he seems so nice. He seems so like he's so sweet to her and like overly accommodating and understanding, and they still make love, and they seem like they've been married for a long time, because I think they had a daughter that actually went off to college. So it seemed like they've been together a long time. They still attracted to it. Like, what's the problem? But she wasn't happy. And sometimes that's the red flag, is that you're not happy. This motherfucker's walking around acting like a trophy. But you, the sign sometimes is that you're uncomfortable. And the whole movie, she seemed, in my opinion, and it was because there's a woman lying beneath y'all's property. And you're feeling it. And you can't put your finger on it because it's under the ground. It's being hidden. And that doesn't mean that it's a dead woman in your backyard. But it means that there could be someone else in your person's energy. And you can feel it. Or there's something that they're walking around carrying. And you can feel that. And that thing may be bigger than you think. You know, or it could just simply be anything. Because I don't want to scare people out of their relationships or from getting into one. But there's something, I feel like you all in this bonus pile are experiencing, like, or you've already experienced people who did not have your best interests at heart. And now you're being freed to go on a different type of adventure. Like, you come up to that fork in the road again, and instead of going with the guy or girl who seems like they just have it all and they're so nice, but for some reason I just feel very melancholy when it comes to this person, You want everything to feel right. When it's time to feel excited, we excited. Or this could be a solo journey for you. I just see you looking at different possibilities. And I see, like, with you allowing yourself to just kind of shine in this moment is really bothering people who would have rather kept you in the lake in the backyard. You know what I mean? It's like, and that's another thing about these third party situations. Imagine you get caught up, you so afraid to lose something that you had no fucking problem getting yourself into. Didn't have no qualms about it. But you're so afraid of losing something that you didn't give a fuck about sacrificing in the moment where you did the thing that would make you lose it. That you would hurt the other person that you sacrificed this. Thank you, Kay. I appreciate you. Like, how that make sense? And probably told the girl he loved her and everything. But you would hurt them or hide them or, like, you know. But it could get to those places with these third party situations. There's a lot of people whose life ended like that. Because people don't want their spot blown. So either somebody's heart is going to get broken. And usually it's everybody's. But the secret, I don't know. I don't know which is worse. I don't know which is worse. Now, okay, let me see. It's definitely worse. It's all bad. It's like, I'm sorry I keep relating it to this movie, but this is how severe these third party situations can get, because when you go playing with people's hearts, shit can go real bad. And I don't know which is worse. Like, she could have been next. That's all I'm gonna say. She could have been next, and she almost was when she found out what happened to that girl, and he found out that she knew. You next. You next. So it's like, is it worse knowing that you live with a murderer, or to be already? I don't know. It's terrible. It could have been worse. Let me just say that. Harrison Ford, and oh my God, that's another one that I would have married. But that movie kind of made me change my mind. That movie like really threw me off, because it really and y'all could have dealt with this. It could have been like, I couldn't believe you, of all people. Like, you would have thought it would have been one of them roughnecks you had dealt with. But them really be the ones with the best hearts. Them rough ones that we think is, oh, they so dangerous and about that life. Them ain't the scary ones. It's the Harrison Fords. No, not Harrison Ford, but like in real life. But that character that he played, it's the ones that seem perfect. That's the one to be afraid of. The one that come out Captain Saberhole. Tall, dark, and handsome. And dangerous. Not all of them. Not all of them. And men, or whoever like women, they could be the same too. Oh, the damsel. Oh, she needs help. Yeah, the quiet ones. Be careful. I'm going to pull some of these. Thank you, Ray, for your subscription. Yeah, whoever this is, they're very sorry that they're very sorry. This is someone who's striving to be a better version of themselves. They're sorry that they weren't truthful with you. They're sorry that they didn't do things right with you, by you. And they wonder if you're happy. They wonder if you're like enjoying life. Hey, Rena Bina. If you're enjoying life without them. Or these people. Because you could have had like several people that tried to pull you into something that it's like, why would I willingly walk into something like, why would I want to be a part of this? You know? And that's why they didn't tell you. That's why they didn't tell you what was going on. Why would I tell you? So y'all, I'm tired. But I see you kind of graduating from a period where people really just tried your life. You know? Now, think about a timeline of something that you're wanting to happen, something that you're wanting to see. And your time frame for that is December. I'm going to clarify that a little bit, and then I'm going to leave you with the fortune, and that's going to be it. You're welcome, Daphne. What is this about December for bonus pile? What is this about December? I hope that this helped y'all. I hope this was entertaining for y'all. I think it was like a slow burner, this one. But we'll see. We'll see how y'all do in the comments. What's this December? What's the advice? Oh, yes. Oh, my God. I'm hearing it's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. Man or woman, the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Swords, baby, it don't get no clearer than that. You're going to be very crystal clear on why you were supposed to do everything that you're supposed to do right now. On why you had to let go, on why certain things had to end. You're going to know by December, and you're going to be like, thank you. Thank you. You're going to be so happy that you did what I told you to. No, I'm just playing. That you did what you were supposed to do. Lord have mercy. This says, I'm going to leave you with this. This says, where a man feels at home outside of where he is born is where he is meant to go. There was a lot about you having to leave. Maybe you weren't feeling at home where you were born. Maybe you felt home more outside. You know, this could be your story right here. This could also be someone who maybe felt more at home with you. But something about the situation just wasn't. I don't know. But this is more of maybe you felt uncomfortable where you are. Maybe you weren't appreciated or loved where you were born. And you're going to see exactly why. And I feel like it's this December, you're going to see exactly why everything happened the way that it did. I just see you being like changed, like forever changed. There's no going back. Your confidence is going to be like through the roof too. And you're going to have people who you falling out with, probably the people we were just talking about with all this drama, that all are going to be like wanting to come back towards you. But it just will not, like, the other thing that's going to really stress them out is that the same thing that's bringing them back is the same thing that's bringing them like this painful epiphany that they can't come back. Or even if they did, it wouldn't be like they don't feel enough or something like that. Like they don't feel, it wouldn't be the same or something like that. Even if they did. Child, that's it. Thank y'all so much for being here. I hope that this helped. I'm signing off. It's 222 on my clock. That could be a significant number for y'all. Like, share, and subscribe if this resonated with you, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.